Happy new moon in Aquarius. I'm actually posting this video after the new moon, but we feel the vibes up to 3 days before and after the actual lunation, so you still have time to set those intentions. A new moon is when the sun and the moon are in the same degree and the same sign. The sun and the moon were both in Aquarius at 20 degrees. If you have anything around 17 to 23 degrees of a fixed sign, you are definitely feeling the new moon vibes for sure. What are the new moon vibes? A new moon is a new beginning. We plant the seeds, we set the intentions. It's a fresh slate. It's the start of a new cycle. A new moon cycle lasts about 29.5 days, right? A month. In 6 months at the full moon in Aquarius, we can check our seeds to see if we have any sprouts and if we need to make any adjustments to our crop. With the new moon in the sign of Aquarius, we are embracing the future. What's next? What is your vision for tomorrow? We are looking at friendship and community. Do you have a tribe? Do you need to build one? Is it time to find your soul family? We are looking at humanity. Are you helping others? Okay. How can you do your part to make this world a better place? Aquarius is innovation and change. How do we adapt change into our lives and not fight against it? Change is the only constant. Also, Aquarius is about authenticity. Are you showing up in the world as your true self? How can you be more authentic to who you really are? Okay, be you. The moon is a bit intense, very spicy, 3 chili peppers. The moon is in a square to Uranus, the planet of shocks and surprises in Taurus. Remember, a square is a 90-degree angle. Think squaring up for a fight. Uranus is instability and unpredictability. Uranus is Aquarius's co-ruler. The sun and the moon are in Aquarius. Pluto, the planet of power, and Mercury, the planet of mind, are also in Aquarius. It's giving Uranian. Okay, it's giving me a nightmare. Love you, Aquarians. We can expect the unexpected with Uranus. Around the new moon, right now, you may feel like shaking things up, a little erratic or even anxious. Uranus can bring breakups or breakthroughs, okay? The moon is our emotions and our relationships, so there could be some kind of need to take an action when it comes to those relationships, or also our desires, because the sun is in Aquarius as well. But on the low vibe, this could be anxiousness and restlessness. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Pluto is at 0 degrees of Aquarius. This is our first new moon with Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto is transformation and evolution, so it's giving revolution. Embrace the liberation. This is a great new moon to manifest change in your life. Make the Uranian energy work for you and not against you. Yes, let's go. Lean into change. Mercury in Aquarius is forming a square to Jupiter in Taurus, the planet of growth and expansion. Mercury is our communication and our thoughts, and Jupiter grows everything it touches. This can mean you're feeling very optimistic and maybe a little overzealous when it comes to your ideas and your grand plans. You may be even a little dogmatic. There can be a tendency to see the big picture but skip over the details, so keep that in mind when you're setting those intentions or working on any projects. Venus, the planet of love, is forming a conjunction with Mars, the planet of action in Capricorn. A conjunction is essentially 2 planets kissing moi. Okay, this can bring a passion and zest to our energy. Venus is our values and also our relationships, so you may feel like hooking up with somebody, or hanging out with some friends. The rest of the energy in the sky is kind of chaotic, so you might honestly feel like being alone, okay? The vibes may be off for you. Venus in Capricorn is trine Uranus and Taurus. I like this. A trine is a soft and flowing aspect, so if you want to make some art, it's a great time for that as you feel creative and your imagination is high. If you want to meet somebody new, this can be romantically or personally. It's a good time to do that as well. Money can be a little wonky during this time, so watch those coins. Mars in Aquarius is moving toward a conjunction with Pluto in Aquarius. Now, this is intensity, okay? Assertive Mars kissing up on powerful Pluto can create the desire to gain power or possession over someone. Relax. Nothing is under control. That's what I like to tell myself. You don't control anyone or anything. Only you control your reaction. There can be underhanded tactics and ruthless behavior that pops up. Keep in mind this aspect is exact on Valentine's Day. If you haven't watched my horoscopes for V-Day, they are up on my YouTube. Check them out. The energy of the Mars conjunction to Pluto is building right now. It's getting hot in here. Jupiter in Taurus is sextile Saturn in Pisces. Saturn is discipline and Jupiter is growth. So there is a union of hard work and hope. I love this for planning for the future, setting those intentions, because you have the vision with Jupiter and the work ethic with Saturn to make that dream a reality. Let's get into the horoscope. Aquarius, the new moon is in your sign and giving you the green light to press reset on your personal brand. What do you want to change in your life? It may be your attitude or maybe even your appearance. It's time to show up as your authentic self, and no one knows how to do that better than you, Aquas. You're beginning a new chapter of your life story, so why not start it off with a bold move? Pluto is transiting your sign for the next 2 decades, so transformation is loading whether you like it or not. It's better to lean into change. You know that better than anyone else, Aquarius, that change is ultimately a good thing. Aquarius mantra for the new moon in Aquarius: I am ready to embrace the future. Yes, you are. Pisces, the new moon is about healing, moving beyond past hurt, and letting go of old emotions. This is a great time to lean into self-care. And as much as I wish that was just massages and bubble baths, self-care is also prioritizing your mental health. So if you need to take a social sabbatical and unplug for a while, don't be afraid to step away from Instagram, Twitter, or even TikTok. I miss you. Make your nervous system your top priority, Pisces. While you love to be there for others and always there to lend a helping hand or listening ear, extend the same kindness and care to yourself. Yes. Pisces mantra for the new moon in Aquarius: I release the pain of the past and embrace the hope of the future. Let's go, Pisces. Aries, gang, gang. Rising. This new moon is super lucky for you, Rams. It's the year of the dragon, your sign in Chinese astrology, and the new moon takes place in your house of wishes. So this is a great opportunity to manifest your dreams. Look to the future and get clear on what your ideal life looks like. Set your intentions and lock into your long-term goals. You could meet an influential friend or somebody that helps push you towards your wishes. Speaking of friends, is it time for a new friend circle? You can keep the old friends because they are gold. That's a Gen X reference. But maybe it's time to link up with some besties that have common interests and goals. Teamwork makes the dream work. Literally, Aries. Aries mantra for the new moon in Aquarius: I am aligned with my dreams and ready to make them a reality. Let's go, Aries. Taurus, the new moon is bringing new beginnings to your professional life. Maybe you come up with a new strategy to achieve your career ambitions. If you're looking for a new job or want a promotion, put it on your vision board, set those intentions, lean into your manifestation power when it comes to your professional dreams. Success is within reach, but you have to believe in yourself and be willing to make the changes needed to achieve it. If you aren't happy on your current professional path, Uranus is in your sign, Taurus, and encouraging you to embrace change. Don't be afraid to try something new. Step outside of your comfort zone. Let's go. Taurus mantra for the new moon in Aquarius: I welcome new opportunities into my life. Yes, Taurus. Gemini, the new moon is giving you the itch to travel and learn new things. Get out that passport. If you can't escape physically, then it's time to take a mental trip. I don't mean mushrooms. Open up a book or check out a documentary on a topic that has piqued your curiosity. If you have been contemplating going back to school or even just enrolling in a course or certification, maybe now is the perfect time. Your belief system is possibly up for review. The way you view the world may be changing and continue to evolve as Pluto transits this area of your chart for the next 20 years. Gemini mantra for the new moon in Aquarius: I embrace every day with curiosity and adventure. Yes, I love that for you. Cancer, the new moon pushes you to dive deep into your feelings and your finances. If you've been holding any emotions back, then they may bubble to the surface now. The past can no longer hurt you if you acknowledge the hurt and free yourself from it. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. If your money has been a little funny, this is the perfect opportunity to get your financial affairs in order. You have the ability to come up with creative ways to manage your money, especially those joint bank accounts, and even deal with debt. Cancer mantra for the new moon in Aquarius: financial freedom is within my reach. Leo, the new moon brings a fresh energy to your relationships. If you have any partnership problems, you're able to approach an emotional situation from a rational and logical standpoint. Relationship intensity is definitely a theme as Pluto transits this area of your chart for the next 2 decades. If you meet someone new, whether it's personal or business, or it could be romantic too, take into consideration that it may be a karmic relationship. While karmic doesn't in itself mean bad, it can include some major lessons around control and power and some very intense bonds. Leo mantra for the new moon in Aquarius: I embrace new beginnings in my relationships. Virgo, the new moon is encouraging you to revamp your daily habits. If you haven't stuck to those New Year's intentions, it's time to lock in. Maybe switch out your regular coffee for mushroom coffee and commit to a consistent workout. Working out doesn't have to be boring. Don't just hit up Pilates all the time. Maybe it's time to lace up those roller skates and hit the rink. I'm ready to go. Your work life should be in for some changes as well. You might ask to switch teams at your job or be put on a new project. If you're not feeling that 9 to 5, think of a new job that really aligns more with who you are and your interests. Virgo mantra for the new moon in Aquarius: I am open to changes that support my physical and mental health. Let's go. Libra, the new moon is sparking your creativity. It's time to tap into your artistic genius and birth a new creation. You don't have to be Picasso to express yourself artistically. Allow your inner child to play. If you're an artist, it's time to shine your light. Drop the mixtape on SoundCloud. Your romantic life is anything but boring now. You may have some admirers waiting to take you out to dinner. You don't have to marry someone asking you to grab a bite to eat. Be open to a new romantic prospect. Maybe they will turn into something more, or at least turn you on to a new restaurant. We like that. Libra mantra for the new moon in Aquarius: I embrace my creativity. Inspiration flows through me. Yes, it does. Okay, Scorpio, the new moon is ready to shake things up in your domestic life. Whatever happens is ultimately for the best, so that cousin asking to stay with you for a spell may turn out to be a blessing and help your family in some way. This is a new chapter and a perfect time to lean into new beginnings when it comes to old family drama. Don't get stuck in the past. Think of the future generations and how you can begin the healing process for your bloodline. Yes, you can write a new family history, Scorpio. Pluto, your co-ruler, is in Aquarius and moving through this area of your chart for the next 20 years. You can and will heal generational wounds. Scorpio mantra for the new moon in Aquarius: I am healing the family roots to promote healthy growth. I love that for you, Scorpio. Sagittarius, the new moon is bringing new and creative ideas to your mind. You are thinking differently and ready to share your thoughts with the world and everyone around you. Your mind is likely to be busy, so grab a journal and record any light bulb moments that might occur. Get out those voice notes so you don't forget them. You might be ready to launch a podcast or drop a blog. Maybe you're just ready to lean into learning. If there's been a topic or subject that you've wanted to know more about, now is the perfect time to explore deeper. Pluto, the planet of power, is transiting this house of your chart for the next 20 years. You are shifting the overall way that you think. Sagittarius mantra for the new moon in Aquarius: my mind is open and ready to embrace the future. Capricorn, gang, the new moon is asking you to open yourself up to new ways of making money. Okay. Maybe you can utilize technology and take to the internet to secure the bag. The world is changing, and while you're traditional by nature, it's time to embrace the future. What can you do differently when it comes to your earning potential? Maybe it's a team effort. Grab a friend or three and see if you could come up with some ideas together. If you have a scarcity mentality, this is the perfect time to overcome it. Your mind is a powerful tool. Remind yourself of that before you lean into negative thoughts surrounding your abundance. Capricorn mantra for the new moon in Aquarius: I think outside the box when it comes to new ways of making money. Happy new moon. Drop your intention in the comments.